Very first time doing this, so I am going to attempt to make a berry smoothie. I am using my local grocery store or supermarket, for some of those of you that don't call it grocery store, Mango Berry Tango. It's frozen vegetables, frozen mangoes, raspberries, and blueberries. And there's a lot of antioxidants in this that will actually connect with the free radicals, that has vitamin C, K, protein, and all of that. Blueberries, as we know, has that bitter taste because it does have a lot of vitamin to process. And the other bag that I got a berry medley, and this is also from my local supermarket, their brand, blended strawberries, blackberries. Blackberries is very good for people who have inflammation in the joints and in the body. It helps weed out infections and things like that, just to overall help us to be healthy. Strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries, and these are also frozen. I also am using, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but it's Yoso or Yoso, frozen Greek yogurt. It's hard. Usually a lot of people just use the regular Greek yogurt, but this is just yogurt that I'm going to use, and I'm going to put it inside. And I'm also using Silk Pure Almond Milk in the flavor vanilla, and it only has 90 calories in it. It also is lactose, gluten, and soy free, so this is awesome. And I've never used this before, so we're going to go ahead and tip. I have my measuring cup here, and my blender is a Hamilton Beach. I'm going to put a half a cup of the almond milk in my cup measure, a half a cup, and my blender has an opening on it, and I'm just going to pour that in. You always want to use your fluids and put that in first, because your blender does have a sharp object at the ends that if you put the hard pieces in or the ice, it'll get caught in there. So I filled my cup up, more than a cup, I would say, of the frozen fruit. And be very careful, because you know these blackberries and these blueberries, they will stain. So if you have on light colored clothing, I would suggest you really put on an apron or something. So I'm about to pour this in here. And be very careful if you're pouring it at the top. So I did a whole cup of the mangoes and berries, and then I did about a fourth of a cup of the strawberry, blueberry, and raspberries. So I have opened my frozen Greek yogurt. It's in the flavor of strawberry, and I paid $4.99 for a box of 12, I think it was, of this. So we took it out, and it's only been out about 5 minutes, and it's already starting to soften a little bit. That's good, so it's not as tough on the blender. So I'm just going to cut a piece of it, because I just want to get that thickness that comes from the Greek yogurt. That's the only reason why I'm using it. And it cuts nicely, and I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to put a little bit more of the silk milk, because I didn't know if I had enough. And I actually only added 1/4 of a cup. And now we're going to put the top on. You want to make sure you put the top on, because you don't want to make a mess. I already have my 2 glasses out to prepare for the delicious smoothie, and I'm going to go ahead and blend. It may be a little loud in the beginning. If so, we're just going to fade out and come back once we're finished, okay? Okay, so it looks like our yummy goodness is done blending. And I think I love the consistency of it. I love the fact that it's really thick. So I'm going to pour out. It's thick, guys. It's really thick. And I'm making a mess here. Okay, so I put my straw in and I'm done. So I'm going to take a taste and hopefully it's delicious. It is beyond delicious. It's not too sweet. It has a great consistency. I taste all of the fruit, even the little gritty pieces of the raspberries, and it tastes marvelous. And I also taste the texture of the Greek yogurt, of the frozen yogurt, the frozen Greek yogurt. I taste that texture of it. And it doesn't have that natural aftertaste like the Greek yogurt does for me. I don't normally like Greek yogurt. I can eat it frozen when I'm in the mood. But as far as eating Greek yogurt or any kind of yogurt by itself, that's just not my style. But in this smoothie with all of these very healthy ingredients, it is awesome. So I hope you try it. Bon appetit.